Hey y'all, my name is Carson Storr. I'm a 14-year-old from the Hyatt Valley. Um, I just decided I wanted to start up a channel. I've been studying and, working with meteorology for about 3 years now, and I've always wanted to start a channel, so here's my own channel. This is actually going to be my first forecast, so let's get right into it. So, right now, across the United States, we're looking at a couple of showers and storms across the Northeast, and some just very light ones in the Midwest, some in Texas, and just near Phoenix. Phoenix could be getting some right now. So not much right now, but this is where we had the problem, and I'm going to show you. This is our problem. Right now, we have a outlook is enhanced, which is level 3 out of 5 on the scale. Today, parts of Ohio, Indiana, even Kentucky, and then you got New York, Pennsylvania, parts of, Washington's in it. So it's a big outlook. So if you're in any of these shaded areas between the dark green and the orange, you need to listen up to this. Here's a tornado threat. It's ratherly low, but you still want to watch it because you still want to have a plan, be prepared, because even though it's low, 5% and 2% is still a risk, believe it or not. So have a plan, be prepared, and just have a safe place you can go to. Get to the lowest floor of your house in a interior room without a window. Or just, if you ain't got a basement or anything, use a bathtub and get on the lowest floor of your house. Protect yourself with mattresses. Anything you can find to protect yourself. Wear helmets during it too. Now this is our main threat. The main threat is the wind. Not so much for the tornadoes, but the wind. Now, listen up to this. Straight line winds can be just as damaging as a tornado. Depending on how strong they are. Like, if you get 80 to 100 mile an hour straight line winds, it's not going to be a good day. There's going to be trees knocked down, power lines out, and, it can cause a lot of trouble. Especially for driving. One, it's going to be blowing your car all around, and it's just going to be dangerous to be out in. So I would advise to stay off the roads today in that pink red area. Yellow, you could go on the road, but it's up to you there. If you're good at driving, probably you'd be okay, but if you're in the red or pink, stay off the roads unless you absolutely have to. Again, our hail threat is pretty low. Across the shaded areas, only a 5% chance. Not saying it couldn't happen, because some of these storms can be pretty severe. I wouldn't, count it out. And it will happen in some areas. I know it will, because some of these storms are going to be pretty severe. But it's not going to be too bad. But still park your cars in, under some shelter. In day 2, we have a slight risk, but it's not going to be that severe. Now, same thing. Not even a tornado threat. A wind threat. The wind's going to be there. Same thing with the hail. But I wouldn't stress about it. Day 3, again, there's a slight outlook, but where it's still day 3, we can't view the tornado, wind, or hail threats yet, but we will be able to tomorrow. Day 4, this is the day I want to talk about. To have a day 4 outlook already, it's Saturday and we're talking about Tuesday. So if that tells you anything, Saturday to Tuesday, that's a little ways apart. If you live anywhere in this yellow shaded area, I need you to listen up, because I would not be shocked if we have tornadoes, hail, and wind all in the same one. I could see some of these areas getting hit really hard with these storms. And I just want y'all to have a plan again, be prepared, have a safe spot, and take caution. Same thing for day 5. I don't expect day 5 to be as bad. Not saying it could or it couldn't, but I don't expect it to be as bad. But I would expect probably wind and hail from leftover storms from the main threat on Tuesday. But still, in case, have a plan, be prepared if you're in that yellow spot. Now, far as temperature, as you can tell, it's going to be awful. The temperature and the humidity is going to be as worse as a long time. Even though these, temps don't look bad on there, trust me, with the dew point and humidity, it's going to feel a lot worse. And we're also going to talk about the dew point here in a second. But places like, Dallas, Houston, New Orleans, Miami, anywhere, Ohio, Indiana, Illinois, parts of, I would say Missouri, Kentucky, Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, you need to, North Carolina, South Carolina, West Virginia. You guys need to be watching because, yeah, the heat's going to be bad, but the humidity is going to make it feel way worse than it is, and we're going to talk about that. So, again, just don't be outside very much unless you absolutely have to. Now, with the dew points, as you can see, the purple is where it's highest, and the blue is also pretty high. The green, the dark green, is, still there. But the main places I want to talk about is the places that in the next 2 weeks are in the blue and the purple. So you got places that, like Ohio, Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, places like them, New Orleans, parts of Houston and Dallas, parts of Kansas, Louisiana, and just Florida. You guys need to be watching this heat dome, and because it's going to be big. And even if you're in the green, it's still going to be pretty bad. But just the blue, purple places, if you see your place on here anywhere, please take caution about this heat. Again, just don't go outside if you have to, but if you do go outside, make sure you're hydrated and you have something to cool yourself off with, whether that's an AC or ice cold water, or what are those little towels called that you can put around your neck that you put water on. That'll keep you cool. Now, as far as the smoke goes, because I know this is the main thing y'all need to know about, the smoke is moving out of Michigan, but I wouldn't be shocked if some from the back end came back into northern parts of Michigan. But for now, take a fresh breath of air, because in case it comes back, you're going to need it. Enjoy it. Now, places like upper, northeast Ohio and mainly parts of the northeast, this is where you're going to be experiencing the most smoke. Places like Pennsylvania, parts of northern West Virginia, same thing for Virginia, really all of Pennsylvania, honestly, New York, Vermont, Connecticut, Rhode Island, you're going to be experiencing that between now and the next 2 to 3 days. But I also expect this to move out between 2 to 5 days. I would expect it to move out, or at least be not as bad. Now, in the next 6 to 10 days, temperatures in the northwest, the west, and the south are going to be a bit warmer, or majorly warmer than usual. Now, parts of the southeast will be either near normal, just above, but not much. Now, places like Florida, especially down in Miami, are going to be above average temp. Now, places like Illinois, Indiana, Kentucky, parts of northern Tennessee, Ohio, basically just pretty much the whole north and northeast, and the Midwest. Most of the Northeast and parts of the Midwest will be, especially the eastern parts of the Midwest, will be experiencing either less hot temperatures in 6 to 10 days or the same amount. So, Northeast and parts of the East Midwest are looking good, but the West, the Maine South, and the Northwest, it's going to be hot. Now, your monthly precipitation in August. August is looking a bit more rainy for the Northeast and Northwest. The South, like Texas, Oklahoma, I could expect them to be seeing more than average rain. Parts of South Illinois, Mid and South Indiana, Ohio, parts of pretty much everywhere in the Northeast or the Southeast. Expect you to be anywhere from Oklahoma and Texas east. I expect you guys to be seeing more totals. Now, parts of like Colorado, Arizona, Nevada, all of y'all west people, I would expect to have below average precipitation or maybe just a slight bit more or just a slight bit less. So that's just going to be around the precipitation for August, which shouldn't be much of a threat except maybe for the south where it's flooding. Now, as far as the precipitation, I would expect to see in the next 5 days, I would expect to see more than average and a lot of rain in the Northeast and Southeast. In the West, I could see, a couple of pop-up showers here and there scattered. In the South, especially in Texas, I could expect y'all for the flooding to be a bit better because you're still going to see some pop-up showers, but not as bad now. Louisiana and then Southeast, yeah, you're going to be seeing a lot more storms. Parts of the Northwest, y'all probably going to be clear, except for possible just pop-up showers here and there, but mainly Northwest you'll be pretty clear, except maybe a day with a shower or two. But same thing for the West and parts of the Midwest and the South. You guys should be mainly clear with some pop-up showers now. The main thing is just the Southeast and Northeast as far as precipitation. Well, that wraps up my weather forecast for the next 6 to 10 days. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in the next video.